Hey everybody, it's Camo Dave here for the 5th of March 2021. Here's the latest on Campervan Kevin from himself. We've been getting some updates from some other people, but this is actually from Kevin yesterday, the 4th, after the surgery. So check it out, read that up, and looks like some good news. Hopefully he'll get back up and around pretty soon. His friend Felix is there in Apache Junction, and so he's there to help take care of the dogs and help Kevin out. And so, okay, so hopefully he'll be feeling better and maybe getting his life back to some resemblance of normal sometime soon. But all our good wishes to Campervan Kevin, and hope he gets well real soon. Speaking of health issues, this is Neil there, No Legs, No Problem TV. Neil's been battling some serious health issues over the last few years, and lost his legs. A terrible infection, lost his legs, and some really nasty stuff for Neil. But he is feeling a bit better now. He had a really tough year last year, not a lot of traveling. He used to be, all over the place, going east, west, north, south, even without his legs. I mean, that's pretty amazing. But he just said he had another flare-up of the condition he has. You can watch it and he'll tell you all about it. But he is now feeling a bit better. The weather is finally warming up there in Kentucky, and he's getting out and going to some jiu-jitsu classes that he likes. And so hopefully maybe 2021 will be the year where he can get back out on the road, and so we're looking forward to that. Look at it, Supreme Leader. I don't know, man. You think these YouTubers are like long gone, and then boom, they pop up, huh? We got a new one here from Van Life Sheldon's Travels here. They roasted a pig and a goat. That's all, folks. I don't know. Okay, I mean, they literally did. They roasted a pig and a goat, and they show it. Duh. God. All right. New one from Pandemonium. In this particular video, yeah, everybody's at Lake Havasu right now. A good crowd at Lake Havasu right now, and but they're eventually going to be heading out of Arizona. I don't know about Aja there. She has her big compound there in Williams, so I don't know. I think we're gonna be seeing some of these nomads circling Arizona for quite some time. Yeah, you think? I don't know, man. I don't know quite what James Wanderlust Estate's purpose in this video was, but hey, it was entertaining. Stealth camping tips while RV living, yeah. So what he does, I believe he's somewhere in Washington State, right? What's it, Kennewick? What do they have? It's called the Tri-Cities or something like that. It's somewhere in central western or eastern, I don't know, east-west. He's not near Seattle. He's kind of over in the eastern part of the state somewhere, right? Anyway, I think it's called, anyway, wherever he is, okay? So, there's this complex, okay? It's got, it's got like some hardware, like the Lowe's there, and there's grocery stores and stuff like that. And, it's like a complex with a lot of big water tower. Let's see if I can get a good shot of it here. It's kind of like this, you see these places not far from interstates. There's a water tower, there's lots of parking lots, there's businesses around, there's tire places, there's, Walmarts, there's big box stores, lots and lots of parking and stuff like that. And some of the businesses are closed. And then you get on the, back behind the businesses, there's like some empty land. And so what he does is, I don't know, it's a big complex there. He'll just kind of find another place in the complex, the boondocking. He doesn't want to have to pay for camping. So James just, goes, I parked behind the so-and-so place for a day, and then I moved over here. But he's not really traveling, okay? He's not moving. He's not, he's just, and then he finds like a residential street back there behind where all the buildings are, and he'll park back there for a night or two. And then he parks somewhere else, and there's some trucks parked over there, and parked next to the ambulance, the converted ambulance or whatever, And you see other people doing that, and they just kind of keep moving kind of in circles around this giant, you know, there's a Jack in the Box, and there's a road, and you can park over there for a night, and you can use the Jack in the Box Wi-Fi. And then there's a Lowe's down there, and then tomorrow night he'll park down by the Lowe's, and you know, close enough for their Wi-Fi. And then maybe he'll go back in here where there's a dirt road and park back in. You know, and the whole video is basically, now he said he's not moving anywhere 3 miles away from where his original site is, but he just, you know, he shows all the different ways you can kind of use this extended kind of industrial retail area and just keep parking and moving and parking and moving and you know, get there after, you know, and when you do park after dark and kind of leave before, you know, it gets too light in the morning. And yeah, he parks back in here, park over there, park over by the water tower, park over in this neighborhood, then come over here and park over by the Walmart and park over. I don't know, man. That just seems like, you know, it's one thing if you're traveling and trying to find a place to park now and then, but just to be living constantly in one general area and just finding, you know, I don't know, one of these mega industrial / retail areas where you can just, you know, if you park way over in this corner, you're far enough away from some business and stuff like that. I don't know. Anyway, it's an interesting video on how some people do the nomad life and whatever. I don't know, man. But he also said that the DoorDash he's still not getting his DoorDash working again. He's always been working on the road. He's got now a used car plus a really nice Class A RV. So now he's got 2 vehicles now. So he's got it's harder to boondock. The bigger the vehicle, especially, you know, it's harder to boondock, you know. Now, it's pretty easy to boondock in a car, but, you know, who wants to sleep in the car? Well, you know, he can sleep in this nice big RV. Anyway, there's the Lowe's, yeah. So that's his video of how he's circling this big giant retail complex. And again, the DoorDash isn't quite working. He had a problem, you know, verifying his license expiration date with some what was it called? Some sort of a background check company, Checker, I think it was called. I don't know. He's had a problem there, so he hasn't been able to work too much, if at all. I don't know. And then he said he's thinking about relocating, maybe back over to the Seattle area or somewhere else in Washington State. So that's the latest with James. And his health. Yeah, he said his health is better. He was having some health issues a while back too when he was parked over by the Lowe's or something. I don't know. Anyway, he said he's feeling better. He's optimistic. He wants to get back, you know, at least move to another place where he can do some work and at least pay the payments on that RV, right? All right, we got Camp Goer 1 here, Linda, and she's hanging out with Jamie there near Lake Havasu. Jamie's looking good. Jamie's looking good. He's the guy that does the van build there. Usually in Parker. We did a breaking news report last night that he said, you know, I called up Linda, okay? I called up Linda, Camp Goer 1, while Jamie was working on her vehicle. And then Jamie came on the phone and said basically that, yes, there will be a van build this year. And he's hoping to maybe have it in Indiana. He mentioned that when he was back in Georgia last year. There's a friend of his that's got a bunch of land, and he's still working on it. And sometime this year, maybe this late spring or early fall, I don't know. No date set on it yet, but Indiana wants him, and he's going to go back there for the van build. I don't know. And, you know, so I said, so aren't you going to have another van build there in Arizona or whatever? And he was saying Indiana's where it's looking like. And anyway, so watch that video from yesterday and you get the latest. But anyway, he's been busy with Camp Goer 1 Linda working on her vehicle, putting in some solar, getting the engine tuned up, and some fans and all that other stuff. So Camp Goer 1 she didn't put herself in the video, you know. I don't know. But Jamie's hard at work. More from Story Chasing. She is continuing. Amber. I gotta write some of these names down because it's sometimes hard to keep track of them. Story Chasing Amber continuing her. Travails there in Texas during a couple of weeks ago when they had all that cold weather and snow. So good video from her, huh? Hey, Minivan Leon, a nice interview with a guy whose minivan saved his life. Getting out on the road, huh? Wow. Running a microwave in the camper van. So, Matty Van Halen's videos are, instead of just camping, he really doesn't do too much traveling because he does work. He does have a jobby poo there in Nashville, but he does a lot of videos on how-to stuff in his van. So if you want to, if you're living in a van and you want to know how to do it, how to run your microwave on the battery, a good video there from MVH. We got a new one from what's her name? I don't know. Got a new one from Carolyn's RV Life, and she's talking again about the Nomadland movie. I think we're done with that. We've done with it. It's 2 weeks now. It's been, 2 weeks of it, and it's fine. Okay, no, but anyway, full-time RVer and a movie extra. She's very, very impressed. Hey, to be a movie extra in a movie that could win Best Picture, that's pretty cool. RV Miles, nice video here. Check it out. Will this be a record year for RV sales? Could very well be. I think a lot of people are going to be traveling this year in cars and stuff. We're still not back to normal. But maybe with the vaccine and stuff, I think a lot of people are going to be bypassing on the airplane travel this year. They required I spend $1,000 to continue living off grid. Little house off grid, okay. Rob. Somebody said to watch Steve Wallace here, stealth camping behind a hiking trail in Lethbridge. I believe that's Ontario. My brain says Ontario, so Canada. Yeah. It is Canada, and there's not snow on the ground, so maybe spring is finally coming. And there's the sunglasses. Okay, I was wondering what kind of a leaf is that. Anyway, he got a camo tarp, and he's got a camo tarp, and apparently somebody said, Dave, that is a subliminal message to you. I'm like, all right, anybody who wears camo, wears a camo tarp, wears camo pants, has a camo cap, that's a subliminal message to me, right? Anyway, Steve Wallace there. Great video, as always. Always camps out in kind of kooky places. Yeah. We haven't watched this one yet. Adam the Woo, the Daily Woo, Florida Strawberry Festival, opening day. Oh, man. I think I'm going to skip that one. I'm sorry. Adam. Just when I resubbed to him after his wonderful trek across snowy, slippery Texas, and now he's in Orlando area just doing touristy S. I'm like, poor. I don't know, man. I'm, going to have to unsub again, I think.
It's my birthday, yeah, I'm 3. Happy birthday, Crotchy. Crotchy is 3 today. That's right, he turned 3. It was March the 5th of 2018. That's right, 3 years ago. Springfield, Virginia. And we had a windstorm, knocked all the power out. He actually arrived at the post office on March the 2nd, and I couldn't get him at the post office. There was a tree down blocking our road to get out of our development there in Springfield, Virginia. The power was out through the weekend, at least at the post office, and so I couldn't get Crotchy until Monday the 5th, right? Yeah, Dave, and I was at the post office all night. The cold, man, the power was out.
Yeah, so anyway, got him. And unboxed Crotchy. I'm going to put up the unboxed Crotchy video, a repeat of that, a wonderful memory of that sometime later today. We'll have a little celebration, a special celebratory video for Crotchy. Anyway, if you want to check out some more Crotchy videos, he's got a Cocoscope channel, the Crotchy channel, YouTube's most famous puppet on Cocoscope. You go to cocoscope.com/thecrotchy channel, and you can watch all of Crotchy's cool stuff. The Puppet Museum visit, his We Love Camper Carol video, me and Crotchy in the pool there at the mansion in Orlando, Crotchy's Christmas, Crotchy 4th of July. Yeah, and I'm going to have to put up the Crotchy unboxing video
I've got that on the hard drive, so we'll have to put that up and celebrate Cratchy's birthday. So we'll have some more Cratchy birthday festivities tomorrow on my Saturday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, right here on the Camo channel every Saturday. Hey, thank you so much for watching. You have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Oh yeah. Vlog on.
This has been a Cratchy production under the auspices of ZAP LLC. Oh yeah. Now I gotta punch it. Rum, rum, rum.